Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on this channel. Now if I all of a sudden look a little bit differently, that might be because it's been 1.5 weeks or so. I've been gone for a bit. You probably haven't noticed because I have been uploading steadily for you guys to enjoy. But today I'm back. I'm actually back home. This is my first evening back home in the office. So I'm feeling good. How about you? I hope you're feeling good as well. Sea of Thieves got launched recently. That's why I'm going to be a little bit late when this comes out. Like 2 days ago I think it launched. I haven't watched any reviews of it yet because I want to take my time with actually watching what the game has to offer. Obviously, I've seen the trailers and I've seen some of the gameplay, and I like the concept for what it is. However, I feel like it's a game that you can't play for too long at a time. It's a game that you have to get into, play a couple rounds, then get out of and play another time again. Obviously, because of the lack of campaign, which is not a bad thing. It's just a game that isn't, especially for a $60 price tag. It's just, I don't know. I was on the maybe when it came to whether it was worth it or not. I did a review on it, or actually more of a doper note right there. You can check that out if you want before we watch this trailer, which is actually the Kraken teaser trailer. There will be a Kraken. I actually mentioned in that video, I think, right there, that I asked whether there will be like sea monsters, because I know there were sharks and skeletons and undead and all that. So I was just very curious, are we gonna get like sea monsters, Kraken, megalodons, I don't fucking know, something huge and big? And apparently we do, because otherwise this trailer wouldn't exist. So why don't we watch it? There's a pig. I'm down. That looks awesome. Pirates of the Caribbean like, huh?
As the sun rises on the Sea of Thieves and we draw ever closer to our release date of March 20th, what better time than now for you to brush up on your seafaring knowledge with this exhaustive look at everything you need to know about Sea of Thieves.
Awesome!
In Sea of Thieves, you have the freedom to explore a rich, fantastical shared world full of adventure and endless emergent action. While this world is filled with other players intent on seeking their own fortune, it's up to you whether you want to head out to sea by yourself or with others to help you. You can choose to set sail in the sloop as a solo sailor or as a dastardly duo, or if you'd rather take the galleon for a spin, you can voyage out onto the waves as part of a 3- or 4-person crew.
I like that.
To form your very own band of salty sea dogs, you can invite your friends or use our handy matchmaking system to find other players. This includes both Xbox One and Windows 10 players too. We've broken down barriers with crossplay, so everyone can get in on the action.
Except for PlayStation players, like me.
If you still haven't found the right mix, and you're looking for others with a particular set of piratical policies, you can use the official Sea of Thieves Xbox Live Club to find like-minded players to share in your adventures.
Stoke Stanley.
Whichever ship you choose to take out on your adventures, each one has been tailored for the different crew sizes, but both require you to physically manage their operation. Want to get moving? You better lower the sails and raise the anchor.
Yeah,
not enough speed to catch some thieves who ran off with your treasure? Well, angle the sails and catch the wind. Your ship is a vulnerable extension of your crew, and you'll have to take care of it if your voyages are going to be successful.
Yeah.
Threats from other players, the elements, and quite frequently your own carelessness mean you always need to be ready to start patching and bailing as you make your way through the world. However, before you can rush off and start on your path to becoming pirate legend, you'll have one very important choice to make, and that's choosing the pirate you want to be. Luckily, we've got an endless lineup of pirates for you to pick from, all powered by the rather functionally titled Infinite Pirate Generator.
I love that. That's
Across
great.
the vast and varied world of Sea of Thieves, you could spend a lifetime exploring every sun-drenched island and outpost, clambering your way through claustrophobic caves and scouring the depths for sunken wrecks. And as you travel across the seas, you'll find 3 distinct areas: the shores of plenty, the ancient isles, and the wilds. These areas all have their own unique look and feel, and for players who fancy themselves as a bit of an explorer, there are rewards not only in the form of gold and other treasure, but in knowledge too.
Ooh.
Discovery will play a big part in your adventures, and whether that's navigating to an entirely new island or uncovering the stories of those who came before you, exploring the Sea of Thieves will play a crucial role in the voyages you choose to embark upon. Speaking of voyages, if you want to stand a chance of earning some serious coin, you'll have to deal with the charming representatives of the trading companies that have set up shop in the Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I've seen those.
The Gold Hoarders, the Merchant Alliance, and the Order of Souls. The Gold Hoarders have come to the Sea of Thieves with the goal of treasure hunting and amassing great wealth. They'll send you and your crew on voyages in search of buried treasure, with either riddle maps or classic X marks the spot maps, testing your knowledge of the islands and encouraging you to look for details you may have missed before.
Oh, sharks.
The Merchant Alliance has come to control trade in the Sea of Thieves, and they have lists as long as your arm of the different creatures and supplies they want you to collect. They're sticklers for working to a deadline, so you'll have to keep an eye on your pocket watch to ensure that you get the goods in time.
I like that.
The Order of Souls wants to control the ancient magic of this world for themselves, and they'll send you on the hunt for deadly skeleton captains. These voyages will provide players with combat-focused challenges, and if you're successful, you'll snag yourself a skull to take back to them, which they insist isn't as creepy as it sounds. And of
Not
course,
at all.
finding your loot is just half of the battle. Your goods are still at risk from rival crews until you get it back to the nearest outpost and cash it in for the real reward. As you progress through the ranks with each trading company, you'll be able to buy voyages that increase in difficulty and complexity, taking you and your crew across different seas and islands and providing you with a greater challenge.
Holy shit!
These voyages can be shared with other members of your crew, regardless of their rank, so new and old players alike can set sail together. Completing voyages for each trading company will reward you with cold, hard gold, but you'll also build reputation with them too. And as your reputation increases, you'll be able to unlock and purchase new titles and cosmetics. Making sure you look the part is half of pulling off the pirate persona.
I like that.
Fancy a new hat? Why not? How about a shiny new tankard to show off in the local tavern? Sorted. I hear peg legs and hook hands are in this season. On point. You can tailor your pirate to look however you want and use your get-up to dazzle other players with your superior sense of fashion.
Exactly.
Or if you're feeling a little devious, you could even dress down to hide your legendary status. Oh, they'll never know what hit 'em.
Whoa!
The customization options aren't just limited to your character either. You'll be able to switch up key aspects of your ship to express yourself too. You can change the deck liveries, sails, and the figurehead of your ship, ensuring that your vessel's as fancy as the crew that sail it.
That's important.
Building
I like that.
reputation doesn't simply help you unlock cosmetics either. It's all part of your path to becoming a pirate legend.
That's not a good idea.
Pirate legends are players who have proven themselves within the 3 trading companies, overcoming various challenges to earn the ability to enter the legendary pirate hideout. Here, you and your crew will be able to access legendary voyages, as well as uncovering the secrets of Athena's fortune. Very mysterious.
That is.
The voyages offered by the trading companies provide you and your crew with some guided goals, but there's an ever-present element within the Sea of Thieves that's poised to pull you off track at a moment's notice. You're not alone out on the sea. This shared world is full of other players. Every other ship you see on the horizon will be manned by a crew of real players, and how you choose to interact with them is entirely up to you.
Or them.
Maybe you'll move in fast, cannons blazing, intent on total annihilation. Or perhaps you'll go for some sneakier tactics and steal their loot from under their noses. You could form a makeshift armada and work together, or even just head to the tavern for a pint and a jam on the hurdy-gurdy. The point is, this is up to
Hurdy-gurdy
you.
or to win.
Though it's not just other players that you'll have to watch out for as you journey through the Sea of Thieves. The world is full of other threats and emergent possibilities for you and your crew to discover, like fending off sharks as you swim down to shipwrecks in search of resources.
So nice.
Or finding a message in a bottle that'll take you on a completely new adventure. Or maybe you'll be drawn off course by the alluring sight of a giant skull cloud.
That's
a sure
awesome.
sign that some treasure-hoarding skeletons have taken up residence at one of the many forts located around the Sea of Thieves. The challenge will be great, but the rewards even more so. These beacons could potentially draw other players in too, so best keep one eye on the horizon. Every new course you set in Sea of Thieves is a journey into the unknown, a roll of the dice in a world full of other players, colourful characters, and fantastical creatures of legend. And it doesn't end there. The Sea of Thieves is constantly changing, with regular updates and live campaigns. These campaigns will offer players time-based goals and new ways to play, as well as introducing new characters that will help players to uncover more of the lore in Sea of Thieves.
Nice.
Each player's journey will be different, and the ever-evolving world of Sea of Thieves, full of danger, fantasy, beauty, and unpredictability, will allow you to truly become a pirate of legend. So come and join us on the seas, and get ready to set sail on your own adventure.
I'm down. Not an awful lot of Kraken, I have to say. I expected a bit more. But I'm assuming it's in the game now. I'm just very curious as to why and how and when. Those are things that we obviously don't know yet. But yeah, what can you say? You've seen most of the trailers on this channel. There's more of them. If you want to check them out, you can just go subscribe and stay tuned and check out the ones that are already on this channel. Again, I don't like the fact that it's Xbox One and Windows 10. I don't like Windows 10. I don't like Windows 8. I'm still here with my Windows 7 Ultimate version, and I'm going to keep it that way. That will stay that way. I don't have an Xbox either. I play PlayStation 4. So there's no way for me to actually play this game. I only figured it out a bit later. So that sucks, because I was getting somewhat excited for this, and then that happened. But yeah, the game, for when you can play it, looks very good. I just don't know whether it's worth $60, but I guess that's up to you to actually decide that personally. So yeah, again, not a lot of information on the Kraken, which I was actually expecting here, but we definitely saw a bit of image at the beginning, so it's definitely in the game and it wasn't just a tease, or so I hope, because that will be very mean. I like the fact that it's going to be updated regularly. I like the fact that there's more things that are going to be added as it goes. I like the fact, again, that you can just play with friends and manage the ship with all the details that come with that. The only thing that I don't know is because it doesn't have a campaign, which is not a bad thing again, but because it doesn't, I feel it's going to be hard to stay focused for a longer amount of time in this game, because if you've played 1, 2, 3 hours, I reckon that things will become very one-sided. It will become a bit of the same and the same, with different little tweaks to the little missions and voyages, of course. And of course, every adventure you take on with your friends could be different because of loads of things, from storms and sharks and, you know, where you need to sail and whatever. But it just feels like it's going to be a bit of the same, obviously, because it is a bit of the same. You're going to collect a voyage, you're going to collect whatever you need to collect for the voyage, and what you have collected, you're going to bring and sell, and you can get a new voyage, and upgrade your hat in the meantime. So that's not me being petty, because again, I like this game, and I like the way it looks, but I just don't know if it's worth the $60 for me personally. But that's all up for you to decide, and I hope you have been able to make up your mind. If so, or if not, please let me know in the comments down below what you think. I would love to hear your opinions. While you're down there, feel free to leave a like, and again, subscribe so to stay tuned for any videos in the future. Trust me, there will be loads. You can go down in the description to find links to my social media and donation options. Anything would be greatly appreciated if you value my content and what I do, as it's a hard time being a smaller creator on this platform. So anything for the donation options, I would thoroughly appreciate it if you can miss it and value my content enough to spare it to me. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, bye bye.